Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever episode of Melo Worldwide. And today I have been given a tall task from the board of directors. The same people that made Day Young GM, same people that in the past hired Phyllis Brown, same people that have been controlling over RSPW the past 6-7 years. Today my task is to interview and basically get the real spill of every superstar heading into Starcade. So if I don't like them, they still got to sit across from me and we got to have a conversation for at least 10 minutes. Basically, talk about their career in a short, brief 10 minutes. Today, my guest, they gave me the order of who I wanted to pick, so it's not like I'm fucking starting over here with somebody I hate. But everybody will be a part of this. Maybe not before Starcade, maybe before Starcade, we don't know. But today, my guest is none other than the Brute Express, the Brute Tube champion, Brute.
What it do, my boy? How we feeling, man?
I'm feeling great.
Good, man. Y'all know what it is. You know, it's your boy, Brew. Oh, I like the couch over there, man. We bougie,
They
man.
gave me a little bit of a budget, so it wasn't the best budget, but I had to get it done.
I feel you.
So welcome to the podcast. I chose you first because obviously ever since I returned, I really haven't had no beef with you. We haven't stepped in the ring, no reason to not feel comfortable.
Yeah,
You being on the other
definitely,
side of the couch. So basically, I'm just gonna sum up everything that we're gonna go. We're gonna go over everything.
All right, I'm put down with that.
If I got a question, I'm gonna ask it. 95% of the time is gonna be about wrestling. All right.
Okay, cool.
But the first question I'm gonna ask you is, you've been in RSPW for about what, 3 months now?
Yeah, going on 4, man.
You are the quickest person to rise to the occasion and win the YouTube champion, aka the Brute Tube champion.
Yes, sir.
The amount of prestige you have brought to the belt, the amount of recognition you have got, what separates you from other superstars in this company?
First and foremost, all of my opponents have been formidable, however you say that big word, you know what I'm saying, man. But what separates me is my heart, man. And like, I do this out of love. I love this like I love my kids, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, people here don't realize like how serious I take this, you know. That's why I'm here training every day, you know what I'm saying? Every session we have, every match, I'm always trying to get my extra preparation, you know. And especially when I was injured, when I broke my ankle, I seen everybody doing their thing. And I was like, man, I can't wait to get back out there. Because I had so much momentum going, you know what I'm saying? And they just gave me an extra fire, like, oh yeah, you gotta get back. And I did what I said I was gonna do. I called my shot. And formerly known as YouTube is now known as Brute Tube. I'm here to defend it each and every time I step in the ring. If somebody wants to smoke, they can come get it. I'm a fighting champion. I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm not running from nobody. And I know I'm getting off subject by what separates me from everybody. But I gotta ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about Grayson King coming with the old rinky-dinky YouTube title? And he actually defended that? Like, I'm gonna take my glasses off here, man. So, how do you feel about him defending that title, calling it the YouTube title, calling it the real YouTube? He's saying he's the real YouTube champion. How do you feel about him defending that and calling himself the real undisputed YouTube champion?
I mean, I feel like it's a bold move. I mean, and a lot of people, you gotta realize what's coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
October 15th is the first ever Starcade. You know, we've never made, in my 6 years, we've never made a Starcade.
Yeah, most definitely.
We got stopped before. We got stopped like a couple days before Starcade. And I remember how pissed everybody was.
Yeah.
I mean, to get in the Starcade, you know, you may have to do something strange for a piece of change to get in the Starcade. And Grayson, in a way, you know, he had that locked away, and it's a bold move, but it's the right move to get in the Starcade. I mean, because Grayson's on a losing streak. Would he be in a Starcade if it wasn't for that belt is the real question. Probably not. So I mean, desperate men with nothing to lose are the most dangerous.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely.
So I mean, and now he's solo. You don't got to worry about Damian Saint, nobody. So I mean, he obviously thinks he's ready. If he's turning on Damian Saint, he turned on me. He bringing back the past. So I mean, like I said, a man with nothing to lose is a dangerous man.
Well, to me, it look like he don't know what to do.
You know, I don't think he's ready for it. I don't think he's ready for prime time.
No, man. I give Grayson credit where Grayson needs credit. Grayson was the first person who like taught me about the backyard business, showed me the ropes, you know. But the thing about Grayson is, Grayson's still at the level he was 2 years ago. I've been in here 3 months, and I was out a month and a half, and I'm already leaps and bounds ahead of him. So he don't know what he's stepping in the ring with. You know what I'm saying, man?
I mean, this is Starcade. So
Yeah, and the lights are brighter.
The lights are brighter. The energy is there. I mean, from experience, I can't say this shit. I've never been in Starcade, but when the pressure's on and the world starts to crumble, who really is going to come out on top? And you know, Grayson, I've been in the ring with Grayson more times than I've been in the ring with you. Grayson has put me to my limits twice. We've been in the ring twice. He's put me to my limits twice. But it's the lack of experience.
Yeah, I'm saying you beat him twice. I fought you once, and I beat you. You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm not trying to brag.
statistically, you're going in there, and you're going in there with weight difference. You're going in there with the physique difference. You're going in there with the power difference.
Yeah, and what Grayson doesn't know, Grayson just thinks, oh, I can have the high flying advantage. I'm faster.
If you catch him once, it's over.
I
I mean, look at my match with Ty Remedy. I was going balls to the walls, front flip out the ring. You know, usually 95% of that it hits. He caught me in midair, and after that, I was seeing stars. I was seeing stars.
Definitely. And then that's the thing with me. I feel as though I'm just as fast as him. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely more stronger than him. And for his ring work, the proof is in the pudding. I didn't have to be like, oh, I locked this away and found this out of my closet. Like, oh yeah, remember I was the real YouTube champion. I did it first, you know. Hey, honestly speaking, and I'm gonna look at the camera when I say this, if you wasn't so stubborn and stuck up and believe in false dreams, you would have never lost the YouTube title. But you decided to leave and take it like you was CM Punk and never come back. That's not my fault. I took this off a real champion. I didn't have to brag, and I didn't have to say, oh, I've been undefeated for 5,000 days when I never defended my fucking title in the first place. So therefore, you can have your little purple belt. You can defend it. You can beat Scoop. Who hasn't beaten Scoop? Twice. Me twice. No issue. But I'm going to let you live in your little false fantasy world. You know what I'm saying? You're the real YouTube champion. But come October 15th, when that bell rings, no more talking. No more playing for me. No more all the slurs from you brutes, a criminal, all that. You can have it. Because when the ding ding goes sound, we gonna get the fight. But until then, I'll let you enjoy it, man. And now I got that off my chest, I can finish my interview. I'm putting my shade back on because I had to get serious for a minute, y'all.
So you spoke a lot on you feeling like you're separated from a lot of people that came in at the same time as you. And I will say this, there has been a lot of people that have came, and not much of them have lasted. While everybody comes in, you know, it's backyard. We don't run this shit like a backyard federation.
Definitely not.
So my question to you is, why do you think people don't last here in RSPW?
Alright, first and foremost, okay, so traditional backyard wrestling is people literally killing themselves, like light bulbs, barbed wire, real bats, like people are really trying to kill themselves, like no blading, they're really cutting each other, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Yeah, for real. But what separates us from the pack and what people don't realize when they come back here, like this is legit. Like, you have to take time out your schedule to come train. If you don't train, you don't wrestle. People think they can just come back here, do a couple of bumps and flips on a trampoline. Anybody can do that, but you gotta really put the work in. You gotta really learn how to be a technician. Like, when I was like a raw talent, you know what I'm saying? I just knew what to do, but I didn't know how to do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know, like, hey, man, you're a good wrestler, but hey, I think you should involve more chain grappling, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. People, when stuff like that gets involved and people actually have to think, that's when it's like, oh, man, it's just bad, right? I was just doing this for fun. They doing too much, you know what I'm saying? Like, but with me, like, I told y'all the first day I came, I was like, hey, man, this is what I love wrestling. All I wanted to fucking do was wrestle. You know what I'm saying? And I done threw everything that came in me, like, right back at that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I've been to the top, been to the bottom. But now I'm brute tubing. This right here, right now, this is, I'm gonna lose this on my terms. And when people hear me say that, they're like, oh, he's cocky. No, I know what I'm gonna do.
Nobody in that division is ready.
No, definitely.
I don't think you even should be in that division.
Definitely not, man. But see, I wanted to be the person to do it the right way. I don't want to be. I felt like I should have been in the world title picture my first day here, but I had to prove it to y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, just because I feel like that, it shouldn't be like, hey, man, put me in the world title match. You know what I'm saying? My first match. So me, I do it the right way. You know, I'm from the South, man. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, let me make a name for myself. And then, boom. Okay, Brute getting a little heat going. Let me call out a champion. Let me call out the YouTube champion. Let me just see, am I ready to be a champion? You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I'm so glad I did it this way. Like, to start from the bottom, then go my way to the top, because who knows, man, if I would have won this, which I will win eventually, I don't know where my head would have been. You know what I'm saying? I would have been egotistical. I would have felt like everything should have been my way or the highway. You know what I'm saying? But, like, this is, like, you got to earn it. Like, I can't come in here and, like, have a normal match. Every one-on-one match I have to have, this is defended. Every one-on-one match. You know what I'm saying?
You always got to have your head on the swivel with that belt.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, this ain't doing nothing but preparing me to be to the top, you know? So, me personally, I love the way I'm doing it right now. And, you know, and I'm studying, proving my point. And I really feel like right now, YouTube division is my division. You know, I don't feel like nobody can lace their shoes with me, even though I don't wear shoes.
You know, I've seen the YouTube Championship make or break a lot of people, and I am one of those people that have never held that belt.
You want it?
I mean, I would have any belt at this point. I've been beltless for a while. You know, going from a 10-month reign to not holding a belt at all, it's pretty different.
Yeah, most definitely. Right?
It's something that you got to get used to. But that belt in particular, I've seen guys like Dae Young hold it. I've seen guys like Damian Saint hold it. I've seen guys like Scoop hold it. I've seen guys like JC hold it. And the one thing that you've done different for them is they've always wanted to be surprised. And that's where you're going to lose the belt.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know who you're going up against, you have to prepare mid-match. And preparation time is always the best type of time. You know, going into Star Kids, you know you're facing Grayson. So you know to watch Grayson matches, get film on what he does so you can be prepared. Scott Richards would always come out, I want an open challenge right now. I come out, he probably is expecting someone from the YouTube division. I come out. Yeah. Now you got a whole different ball game. You're shaking in your jaw, man. Exactly. But what you've done is you've called people out.
No, most definitely.
So you know going into, like, wrapping up your legs, putting your kick pads on, putting your gear on, you know who you want to fight.
Yeah, most definitely.
So you know who you're fighting. You know what to prepare for.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's where guys like the guys in the past, it's not in the rules that it has to be an open challenge. It's just in the rules that you have to defend it every time you fight.
Yeah, and most definitely. And me, you know, I get my get back when I need to get my get back. And as you notice, my past couple open YouTube challenges, I had a problem with Antonio Silva, and I gave him a shot, you know what I'm saying, to come fight me. So, and then I did the same thing for Scoop. So, my thing is, I'm the type of person Whereas you screw me over, you know what I'm saying? I might not get you back when I want to, you know what I'm saying? When right
It's
then
worth
and
the
there.
wait.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And now like by me having this title, I could call any shot I want. Like, say for instance, I go out there, say 2 days before I want to fight Damian Shank for my YouTube title. I go out there and call him out. So he's not even prepared, but I'm prepared.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's like it's an amazing strategy, and quite frankly, I didn't really think about it. So that just proves the experience isn't like a non-factor for you. You're not experienced as like say like a JC or a Damien or a me, but mentally you're there.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
And that's one thing that will bring you far in this company. Another question I gotta ask you is, we all know most people from here are, for the most part, born and raised in New York. I am born and raised in New York. A lot of other people are born and raised in New York. You are from Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
Born and raised.
Yes, sir.
So that brings a little bit of different to this locker room. Like it brings a little, like for example, when Tyrone came in, he's from Florida. They ain't never tussled with a Florida boy before.
Yeah, it's different down south, man.
Yeah. So what did you think, like, coming into a backyard federation full of fucking New Yorkers? Knowing how New Yorkers get, like...
Man, to be honest, man, I'm gonna be real. I'm more of a vibe person, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I always, like, came in, like, you know what I'm saying, with my guard up, but, like, I have a sense of, like, good energy, you know what I'm saying, man? And, like, I know, like, some New York can be some fuck niggas, you know what I'm saying, man? But me, personally, like, y'all as a whole, the whole locker room, like, y'all welcome me in with open arms, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no bad energy. I never felt like, oh, damn, they might try to fuck me over, you know what I'm saying? And, like, by me being from the South, you know what I'm saying, you can tend to read people a lot better than, like, people from up north. And what I mean by that, you know how, you know, they be saying people from the South dumb as fuck? Bro, yeah, there's some dumb motherfuckers out there, you feel me? But the majority is like, nah, we got old souls, you know what I'm saying? We know how to feel bad energy, we know when some shit is not right. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all like this, like, if I knew the shit wasn't right for me, I would have never came back. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm willing to, you know what I'm saying, give people a chance, you know, and I'm also, you know, nice as hell. Like, y'all niggas be mean, but y'all be cool as hell. Like, y'all, you know, come in and be like, oh, you a bitch ass nigga, you know. And like, to sum it up, man, like, I guess me being from Mississippi, like, just seeing a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? When I came up here, I was like, man, nah, it ain't too bad, man. You know, you just got some mean people out here, but it's cool, you know. It just be a lot of shit going on. Like, as far as backyard, as far as...
the drama that comes with backyard.
Yeah, man, you know.
And you have had some experiences with other federations.
Yeah.
Such as federations with John.
Yeah.
Federations with Celso. Federations with Antonio Jackson. And those are some of the guys that thought we owed them something.
Yeah.
Bringing back their brand of RUW.
Yeah.
And, you know, yeah, sure, when I was 13, maybe I thought they were fucking, like, relevant and okay.
But as you get older, you see.
As I get older, all I really see is, like, we didn't owe y'all shit. We brought your name back.
Definitely.
Because when RSW was to the top, that's when John was like, oh, I'm going to buy a ring.
Yeah.
And then do all this shit. So, you were on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
Of RSW. You've gotten all the bad reports. Oh, these guys are fucking dick bags.
Yeah.
None of them know how to wrestle. First day you come in, what was like?
Shit.
What was your thoughts?
The first day when I came in, I was like, okay, let me see how these guys are. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was cool and stuff, and then like we started training immediately. You know what I'm saying? Then it was like, boom, boom, bumps, because we would take bumps out there on the plywood. Boy, that shit hurt. You know what I'm saying? But like, I started to realize, like, over time, like, as the weeks passed and as I came over here more and more, like, y'all give opportunities to the people who work for it. You know what I'm saying? And like you told me when I first got here yourself, like, hey man, if you're not ready, we ain't gonna have y'all wrestle. You know what I'm saying? You can't wrestle if you're not ready. And like from the guys you just mentioned, they used to be like, oh, they can't wrestle. They never let me do this. They never let me do that. They just try to fuck me over. But I've seen it myself, like in person. I trained with these guys in person, and I'm like, y'all wrestlers?
Right.
Like, ain't no way. I'm like almost damn near 30, and fucking I just been watching wrestling my whole life, and I know how to do the basics. You know what I'm saying? I don't take a bump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can't even like roll right. They can't grapple right. You know what I'm saying? You push one of them down, they'll fart. You know what I'm saying? Literally, true story. I'm not lying, guys.
Can I make a guess on who that was?
Go for it, man.
Michael Showtime.
Goddamn, boy, you want it, boy. Cause boy, I'm too shoulder block. Damn, man, you alright? Hell no, I ain't alright.
And the thing that separates us is they want to train you like they've been trained in the ring.
Yeah.
And they're not even fully trained in the ring. I'm not gonna come back here and be like, oh, I'm gonna train you like how I'm gonna train you in the ring. Some people back here will do that, and that's where they fuck up.
Yeah. Because it's a different ball game. People don't understand it.
Nothing we do back here, you'll be able to get away with in the ring under real supervision and shit like that. That's why I was blessed to have the trainer I had to teach me the shit and mentor the shit that he taught me. I feel like I carry myself in a whole different way, knowing that shit, I'm not no pushover. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because me and you, we've had different arrivals to RSPW. For the first 3 years, I was an afterthought. I was just the guy they sent out first to do fucking cool high flying shit, and they were like, if he gets hurt type shit. And then I was like, you know what?
Sick of this shit.
Yeah. And I started to become more of a profound wrestler, and as you know now,
goddamn boy, you was a bad boy, man.
But you, the way you stormed the game and stormed the YouTube division, it was of something that we've never seen. So being in the locker room and like knowing like I had to go up against you, I was like, fuck. You know, he's a hard hitter. And I'm a hard hitter.
Yeah, you hit hard.
But he hits a little harder than me. So the way you came in with another individual.
Yeah.
And you guys started at the same time. And from the get-go, and you can ask anybody in the back locker room. I'm not saying this now because I have my views on that person you came out with.
Most definitely.
Everybody said, damn, Bruce got a grip. Bruce got it. Like, he's just got that it factor. And it turns out 4 months later, we were right. And you haven't looked back. Now, we're going to turn to Starcade. And Starcade is the brightest of the lights.
Yes, sir.
And it is in, 12 more days. I'm excited.
Man, can't wait.
But you have been chosen in a way because people may not think this is a fucking honor, but let me tell you, this shit's an honor. You have been chosen for the past few pay-per-views to open the show. Meaning that whoever fucking runs this bitch, the board of directors, have the faith in you that you can start the show off fucking amazing.
Yeah, most definitely.
You can set the bar so that the later matches can either be on par with the bar or break the bar. And coming from a person who's main evented a lot, opening is a way harder act.
Yeah.
Because the crowd is, you set the tone of the crowd.
Yeah, most definitely. Man.
If you have a shit match, the crowd's gonna be shit for the rest of the event until a good match comes on.
Most definitely.
And you will most likely be opening up Starcade. That we will probably have the biggest crowd, the best energy. The cops may even get called again.
Yes, sir. You looking at all of it.
What are you doing to prepare differently?
Man, to be honest, I wouldn't say I'm preparing differently. I'll say, like, I'm not the type of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I've just been, trying to involve new moves in my offense, you know what I'm saying? Try to get better with my defense, you know. But going up into Starcade, man, really, man, I'm just doing the same thing I'm doing. I'm training, focusing. Only person I want to see is Grayson. You know, that's the only thing that I'm worried about. That's how I go. That's how I am for every match I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is me. This is what I do. Like, I feel like I don't have to do nothing different. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel as though if I'm doing something like, if I feel as though I got to do something different, I'm doing something wrong. You know, because this has been, shit, I've been dominating, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I done took a couple L's, you know, tag team match, you know, triple threat match, you know, but I've never been defeated one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, bro, I think as long as I keep doing the same thing I've been doing, man, run through Grace, he gonna be another chapter closed, man.
And if I stand corrected, I will fact check this later. You have never been pinned in a singles match, and the only time you have been pinned was when two people were pinning you, and that was me and Drift.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, back when you and Drift were buddies, right?
Oh, yeah. The sources just have been stand corrected. You have been pinned by Ty Remedy.
Oh gosh, yeah.
But in a sense, Ty Remedy is, I mean, we call him the big bad for a reason.
Yeah, man, listen, bro. Like, not to get off subject, but that match when I had Ty, I can't believe I forgot about that match. We tore the house down, but Ty beat me up, man. Like, I'm always normally 99% of the time the big guy. Mm-hmm. I'm the one doing all the bruising. But man, if y'all feel the way he made me feel, like when I be doing it y'all, I'm sorry, bro. Cause that shit hurt. Man,
I have stepped in the ring with Ty Remedy, and I was in the wrong in this situation when family was brought up into the subject. While his family was in the crowd, I was doing the best I can to get him off his A game, and I was sore for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Can't play with man, family, especially you from the South. See what happened in school.
Yeah.
Oh, me to cut you off. Oh yeah, in school. I'm done with you, man. I don't need to be coming for me. You focus on they young. You telling people, oh, you all seen the real champ. No, man. Any real man that's been his family has been disrespected will do way worse than what I did. So you don't know the true Brute. Brute is always gonna be Brute, but don't play with my family, man. But anyway, we can continue.
All right, so I think we're gonna close off with this question upcoming.
Yes, sir.
You have changed the game as a big man. We've seen you do a lot of shit that someone your weight shouldn't be doing, and that is becoming more of an occurring theme.
Yeah.
With wrestlers. I mean, look at Keith Lee, Dominic Dijakovic, and Damian Priest. Guys that are well over 250 doing shit that people my weight should be doing.
Yeah, most definitely.
So my question for you is, longevity-wise, you're pushing 30. You're in an amazing point of your career. You're in amazing physical condition. And we go to the den.
Here we go. You had to bring it up. Okay, yeah.
And Brute, you break your foot.
Yeah, man.
Coming from somebody who has had injuries that demoralize careers, I have broken my ankle, I have fucked up my knee, but I have always come back better than what I left. What was it mentality-wise? Like, I used to look myself in the mirror when I was in my booth every day, thinking, damn, you're not that guy no more.
Yeah, man.
Because your worst enemy is yourself in situations like that. So what was it like being in the mindset of Brute, coming back, knowing what you have waiting for you?
Man, I'm going to be real. First and foremost, like, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but, like, I remember that the same week, literally 2 days later, I had a trip to New York for my little vacation. I didn't even go to the hospital because I thought it was just a sprain. And I get back from my trip. I done walked through Times Square. I done rolled on my little knee roll, just rolling through Times Square. And I get back home. I'm like, dang, man, my ankle is really terrible. Before I go back to work, let me just see. And I go to the doctor. She was like, you know you got a broken ankle, right? And I'm like, broken ankle? This 2 weeks after the fact. And I'm like, huh? And she was like, yeah, your ankle is broken and it's growing back the wrong way. That's why you're having so much sharp pain, like on your outside of your ankle. And I'm like, oh. So, boom, they pop it back in place. Go through the physical therapy. You know what I'm saying? Rotate my ankle, even though it felt like I didn't have an ankle.
Mm-hmm.
But every day, man, like, I was just like, is it over? Like, I just got started, man. I was doing so good. Like, I had all this momentum. I was like, man, I don't know where my career is going, but I'm like, hey, man, this is fun. Like, I'm improving in the backyard. I'm improving in the real ring, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing both. And then when I had that realization where I'm like, hey, you need to sit down for like 3 to 4 months. I'm like, I can't wrestle 3 to 4 months? Yeah, you can't.
You would have missed Starcade. You would have missed the YouTube Championship reign.
Everything, man. And I was like, man, I told them, I'm like, all right. And me personally, and I hope my doctor don't never see this, but they was like, you gotta keep your splint on. Man, I took this splint off 2 days after having it on, man, and I just walked.
You would have still been out if you would have listened to doctors, and fortunately enough, you didn't listen to doctors. And as my first guest of Melo Worldwide, I want to thank you. This was fun.
Always.
It was nice to start it off with the Brute Tube champion.
Man, it's an honor, man. You know what I'm saying? 4 months ago, I wasn't even here, dog.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You climbed the ladder unlike no other. And I want to say thank you for joining me. And thank you for the viewers who watched. October 15th, the lights grow brighter. The world around us shocks. Because ours will be coming different. Really? October 15th will be our last uploaded show. Until probably March, April, May. New York weather sucks ass. So get as much of us as you can because it's grind time now. The lights shine brighter and the stars are really gonna be born. Thank you guys for watching Melo Worldwide. Tune in next episode where my guest will be none other than the Northeastern champion, Ty Remedy. Thank you for watching.
Alright, y'all be breezy.